Okay, so I am going to show you how to do the next assignment on Canvas, the recipe book. So you'll pull up your Canvas account and you will see that you have gone to the different modules, and we have 3 assignments on day 2 of nutrition. Recipe book, Kahoot challenge, and then the recipe review of food eaten from your cookbook. Kahoot challenge is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to do that right now. If you have any questions about that, you can always email me. Let's do the recipe book first. So you click on this. You can again look at this if you want, or you can pull up a Google Doc of the assignment. You don't need to do a Google Doc of the assignment right now. And so what I'm going to do right here is just have it opened in a screen, and then I am going to open up the other part of it over here. So what it does, it says, the purpose of this assignment is for you to have 5 days of healthy recipes. You'll choose one of the recipes and actually cook it at home, take a picture of it, you'll eat it, take a picture of it, and then submit the entire recipe book for full credit, right? And then another assignment on this day is you will actually review the recipe that you ate. So you click on the link right here, and it will pull up the cookbook link. So I'm just going to make that a different window. And then I'm going to put this as another window beside it so I can look at both of them, look at the instructions as I do it. So it says that if you want to save your work, then you need to register up here in the menu box. I'm not going to do that for the sake of time. It says use the following nutritional guidelines when selecting recipes: healthy eating patterns, variety and nutrient-dense foods, limit the calories from sugar, saturated fat, and reduce sodium because sodium causes high blood pressure. Shift to healthier food and beverage choices and eat healthy eating patterns for all. So we're going to follow this 3-step process to build the cookbook. And so we're going to look at this first, select the recipes, then we'll customize and we'll download and save. So I'm going to select the recipes first for my cookbook. I remember I need 5 different dinners, 5 different lunches, 5 different breakfasts, and 5 different snacks. So what I want to do is refine my search, and I'm going to use these nutritional guidelines to refine my search. And so I am going to limit saturated fat, which is one of them, and I'm going to reduce my sodium as well so I don't get high blood pressure. Hypertension is what it's called, which can cause heart attacks, right? And I will also look at the recommendation that I've always told many, many times. But when we look at the nutrition focus, I want us to eat more fruits and vegetables. It's very important to focus on vegetables because they are a good, clean source of carbohydrates, which provides us with energy and fiber. So I have my search criteria. Then I go down here. It tells me that I need 5 different dinners. And so for the sake of time, I'm just going to do one recipe from each of these categories. So dinners would probably be main dishes, right? Now I could also do a sandwich for dinner, could do a soup or stew for dinner, but I am going to do a main dish for dinner, right? So I'm going to wait for that search criteria to catch up. There's probably a lot of people going on choose my plate. And then I go to scroll down. One thing too is I'm kind of poor, and so I'm going to make sure that I am looking at recipes that don't cost as much. And so the fewer dollar signs, the less money it will cost to make that certain dish. If I am a vegetarian, I can also choose that, or if I want more Asian cuisine or Latin American Hispanic cuisine, whatever, right? I can do that. I could also do Mediterranean, which is supposedly the best way to eat is Mediterranean way, because they have good, clean fats and carbs. So here is the list of recipes that meet my criteria, my search criteria, and there are 78 of them. When I look at the stars, this is what people have reviewed them as, like how well they liked the recipe. So I'm going to scroll down here and look at the different ones that people have done, right? Oh, look, there's a 5-star one. I'm going to add that to my cookbook. So you would go ahead and choose 5 dinner dishes that you would like. You can always go on to the next, page to get more recipes. Like I said, it looks like there are over 72 recipes that meet my search criteria, right? Next one is going to be lunch. And so now I'm going to go up here, and maybe for my lunch, I am not going to do a main dish, but I am going to do a sandwich or a soup and stew for my lunch. So how about let's go with a super stew for my lunch, right? Since I'm at home, I can make a super stew. So there's a few 3 stars, which is average. It doesn't mean that they don't like them. It doesn't look like a lot of people like the pumpkin soup, right? But it looks like someone liked the quick chicken and vegetable soup. So I'm going to add that. It also doesn't cost too much, right? Then I'm going to look at my breakfast. So now I can click off of soups and stews. And I am going to click on breakfast. Now, I don't know about you, but usually in the morning I am in a hurry. And so what I'm going to do is the mode of cooking. I'm going to actually put microwave as the way that I'm going to cook my breakfast, because microwaves will take less time. It looks like we have, some things right here. We have a garden frittata, and we also have sweet potato pancakes with balsamic syrup, I guess. Well, I'm going to add this garden frittata to my cookbook, right? So I got that, and then now I need to find a snack. So I go up here, and I will unclick microwave, because I don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to unclick breakfast. And then I'm going to click on snacks. Looks like there's over 20 snacks that meet my criteria of vegetables and low sodium and all that fun stuff, right? So I'm going to scroll down to find a good snack. How about, looks like, a spicy fruit cup has 5 stars. I think I'll add that to my snacks, right? And again, you would add 4 other ones. We want 20 total different recipes, right? So I've now selected all my recipes that I need. I go over here. It says search for and select recipes, which I have already did. Now click on the cookbook icon and finalize your cookbook. So here's the cookbook icon right here. I did that, and it says loading. Sunday was my birthday, so I was kind of excited about that. My wife went and bought me some shoes, and she bought them off of KSL. I guess she went and met the guy, and I know this is kind of a tangent, but he went and met a guy, KSL, and he's like, he was kind of sketchy, I guess. And my wife's name is Janet. She's like, I think he's a drug dealer. So she gave me these new shoes, Under Armour shoes, and I kind of like them, but man, I don't know what the dude laced them with, but I've been tripping all day, just all over the place. So yeah, that was a dad joke, I know. But now we can actually customize our cookbook. Here is our cookbook. So we kind of go like this. I don't know why my screen's doing that, but I'm going to pretend like my name is Joe's, and I'm going to Joe's Recipes, right? Maybe I'll even put Joe's Healthy Recipes, right? There they are. I'm going to select that cover. And then down here, I can put some notes like, for healthy eating, focus on veggies. Something like that. I don't know. Now I'm going to build my cookbook. I got my name. I got my recipes all chosen. And I got the title done. Now I'm going to build my cookbook, right? That's what it says. Click on the icon, finalize your cookbook. I'm going to build my cookbook. So now it's going to take a little bit to build the cookbook. My computer's, thinking about it. It's putting everything together and my customizations and whatnot. Oh, there we go. Now download the PDF, and I can save it if I have my own username on here. Now I download the PDF of my cookbook, and it should start downloading right here. There it is, Joe's Healthy Recipes, right? And if I wanted to open it up, I could even open it up and look at it. And there's my cookbook, right? It's 10 pages long. If I wanted to print, and it even has my nutritional facts and the serving size of the cookbook, right? And it has my table of contents as well right there, right? And so, if I wanted to, there's Joe's Healthy Recipes Cookbook. If I wanted to, I could actually print it. And I mean, if you don't, I mean, this is going to take 10 sheets, but if you wanted to print it, you could actually go to more settings, put pages per sheet, and you could actually do, I've tried this out, 6, and it will actually split it up so you can cut it out and have actually a smaller recipe book if you want to do that. We're not going to do that because we're not in school right now, right? And so I'm going to back here, download my PDF. Great, I did it, right? And then now I am looking at my Canvas, right? And so my Canvas accounts, right, which are right, let's find my Canvas. I don't know how to get in there, so I'm going to go through my email again, right, because I haven't set a bookmark. There's the email that I sent, and there is the website that I go to get into my Canvas. There are all my Canvas courses. I think I actually just had it down here, didn't I? Oh, there it is right there. The dummy. Jeez, Todd. What the heck are you doing, man? So there it is. There's my Canvas course. All right, good deal. So I can minimize that. I got my recipe book ready to go. It's saved in my Google Drive or on my computer, right? This is my assignment. I'm going to submit my assignment now. First of all, I would actually go and make the recipe, and I'd eat it and everything, and I'd take a picture of it. Now I submit it. I find the file, which is my cookbook. There we go, Joe's Healthy Recipes. It will add it right there. I'm going to add another file, which will be the picture that I took of the recipe that I made, which was right there. There's a chicken salad recipe, right? Did you see that? I don't know if you guys all saw that, but there's my chicken salad recipe that I made right there. And then I just double click it. Okay. And then I submit the assignment with my recipe book, and oh shoot, how come I accidentally hit the X? There we go. Okay, now submit the assignment, and now it is submitting it to Canvas. Right, there we go. One of the other assignments on Canvas is the recipe review, and so I would click on this, and I would make the Google Doc or a copy of the recipe review, and it will pull it up, and then I can just write, what recipe did you make? Well, sir, I made the, chicken salad with I don't know how to spell vinaigrette. Vinegar. Well, good thing it is not and that should pick it up there we go. Yeah, I spelled it incorrectly. I know I did. There we go. Okay, and then I would write why I chose it, because it had a 5-star review and seemed pretty simple. And just kind of guesstimate on how long it took me to make it, how expensive were the ingredients, kind of a dollar amount if you want to hop on, Walmart.com, ask your parents maybe how much it cost. How tasty did you like it? Would you recommend it to someone? Or why would you or wouldn't you recommend this to someone? What did you think about this experience? Again, it's all saved in your drive, so you can exit out of that. And then you can submit this assignment by looking in your Google Docs, find your recipe review, and submit, right? And then you're done for day 2, right? Well, you'd have to do the Kahoot challenge, I guess. But there you go. And then when Mr. Pine pops on to his Canvas account, what does he see? Well, he goes on here to his dashboard. He goes on to his health assignment class, his health class. He goes to grades right here is what he's going to do. Let's see, where's the grades? There we go, right? And then he'll go down to the recipe book, find the recipe book that someone submitted. Oh, it looks like he submitted it right there. It's out of 100 points. This is a bigger assignment, right? Make sure you did it right. And then I will see that, oh, there is the recipe book. I will look at and make sure that you have enough of the recipes. I will also look at your picture to make sure that you did it correctly, right? And then I will give you a score out of 100 if you got all of them. This person only did 4 recipes out of the 20, right? And so that is only actually 20%. So they only got a 20 out of 100 because they didn't do all of the recipes. It's 5 points per recipe, right? And then the picture, of course, right? So then I would submit that back. Hey, you need to do more recipes, right? And there you go. And then you can go back and you would be able to see where you were at for that. Well, I hope that this video actually helped you with your submissions. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Bye.